Since the 1980s, China has been one of the biggest producers of bicycles in the world. And in the 1990s, as everything moved over to carbon, they became one of the biggest carbon bike manufacturers in the world. Over the last few months, we've been taking a look at many different factories, taking a look at their production processes, as well as their quality control. Today, we're back here at Alvas, where they built us a custom frame. We're going to take you through the process of how it was built, and we hope you enjoy this journey. Come along with us. So when I saw the DA54 about 3-4 months ago when I did a review on it, I quite liked the bike. I think for a mid-level bike it is really, really good. So once we came here and did the factory tour, I spoke to Mr. Winson and Mr. Wang, and I asked them, would it be possible to get a custom frame made? To which they said yes. And actually I've been waiting for about 2 to 3 weeks to get this frame and get my hands on it. So let's go take a look. Okay, so we're here with Mr. Winson. You guys know Mr. Winson from the previous Alvas video. He doesn't want to talk because he's shy, so he's just going to give us a smile. So here we have the fork of my custom painted DA54. We're going to give you a close-up shot of that in a moment. And I've spoken to Mr. Winson, and he said that the additional charges are actually not too much, anywhere between 50 to 250 pounds, depending on the price of the paint, the kind of customization that each person wants on their bike. So if you want to add custom colors and custom designs onto your bike, that's something that can be done here too. So let's take a look at the bike.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So here we have it. It's UCI legal. You can check that on their website. This is their road edition, custom. In Chinese, it says my name. Mosen is the Alvas logo. And we got it in this iridescent kind of color, so we're going to go outside, take a look at it in the sunlight, and then we'll go have a conversation with Jason to find out a bit more about their custom options. So let's take a look. Okay, so here we have the complete frame. It's got like a 3-tone color scheme, this pink, with this kind of dark blue, purpley, and a black at the back. And in the sunlight, it kind of changes colors. On the back, I chose to have this kind of abstract art design, something a bit unique. It's UCI approved. The road configuration is the ARD. And of course, it's got this China Rides custom design on it, and my name in Chinese. So the painting process is pretty long. It takes anywhere between 3 to 7 days with more than 18 independent steps. So first they begin by getting the base paint ready, then the frame and the fork are cleaned and the base paint is applied. After that, they're cured in an oven at 150 degrees, which makes the paint scratch-proof and impact-resistant. So after they're cured in the oven the first time, then the second coat of paint is mixed and applied. with the process being checked by a supervisor. And then the frames are cured again in the oven, again at 150 degrees. In the next step, they apply layers to the areas which will have custom designs before the next coating process. And then they're painted again, as well as being cured in the oven a third time. Now that the paint process is done, they apply the custom stickers and logos to the frame before a final protective coat and curing process. After all of this is done, the frame is polished and sent for a QC inspection. And then there is a final inspection before we can get our hands on the frame. Since we started this channel, I noticed that many people question the quality of Chinese bikes and Chinese carbon, and I find that to be quite a strange thing, seeing as they have the most experience when it comes down to carbon manufacturing, as they've probably been the biggest carbon manufacturers of bikes around the world for the past 3, maybe 4 decades. So many of the bikes that we have in Europe are actually built here in the same factories, just under a different name, and Alvas is one of them. All right, so we have our custom frame here now. This took about 3 weeks, about 3 weeks to build because I went away to England for a while. So we're going to ask Jason some questions. He spoke to Wang Jia about how long the frames take to build. So Jason, when you spoke to Mr. Wang about the building of the custom frames, how long did he say it takes?
It takes your frame. It takes around 2-3 weeks from your designing time to make it. So it takes only 10 days to make it, but the rest of the time they will discussing about the design part.
So basically, for example, I made my design, my custom design that I like. So for example, the back design here, the China rides on the top, the color scheme, the paint job, and then I sent it into them. So when it arrives to the office, they then print that onto the bike, or before they print it onto the bike, they send it to the customer to ensure that that's what they want.
The customer wants.
Yeah, and then after that, they do the painting process, and that takes 10 days?
Around 10 to 15 days, I think.
Okay, so the fastest is 15 days that they can get it to a customer, but it's usually around a 2-month process because they want to do a lot of quality control beforehand. And then we have this other frame here, and this is made in batches, right? So the original color of the DA54 is black and white, or white and black, right? One's more white, one's more black. This one is a very unique kind of blue, green, purple, kind of iridescent color. I really like this one. When I first came to the showroom and I saw this, I really wanted it. And then they said, they can custom make one for me. Having said that, if we wanted to buy from this batch of this custom color scheme, how long does that take?
That takes less time. For example, around half a month.
Half a month, yeah. So less than half the amount of time.
They've already have the concept of these paintings.
Yeah.
For example, this color, as you can see, is already designed, so it won't take the design time. So that will save a lot of time.
And when we were talking about prices to Mr. Wang, he said that the prices. So actually, we spoke to Mr. Winson about the prices, and he said that the prices are anywhere between £150 to £300, and that was about basically how complex the design is, which paints that you choose to use, because some paints are more expensive than others, and of course how difficult the layering process is, right? So just your personal opinion, like you're a cyclist, you've worked in the bike industry for a while, you've also been a mechanic, you've come across many different brands and of course different paint jobs. What do you feel about their paint jobs?
Honestly, it's quite good quality. Of course, as you can see, the colors it's not a simple color. It's quite complex, and as every inch of this frame on it is quite pretty in it.
Yeah.
The shining parts, also the letters, the words on it is quite clear.
And it's not overdone, right? So like there's some brands that you go out there and like there's just the label of the brand everywhere, right? The one thing I really liked was on, if you move back a little bit, on the back you have DA54 there, and then on this side it said Carbon X1, which is more about the kind of design concept of this frame. And the thing that I really liked is that they've got their legal certificate from UCI, so it's a UCI legal frame. So that means that the quality control process is really good. And to pay, like, let's say, on average of £200 to get a custom frame, I mean, not the frame design itself, but your custom color in the way that you want it and to reflect your personality. For example, our channel colors are black and pink, and I didn't really want black, so we went for this kind of dark purple look. And this design, I saw it on another bike, and I just really liked it. It said something else, but I really liked this concept of a chain. Yes. And just, you know, kind of like reflects, I feel, the personality of the channel. And to be able to get that for an extra £200, I think that's pretty reasonable, right? Okay, guys, so that was our video on this custom frame that is made for us by Alvas. We think that it's very reasonably priced. Over the next few months, we're going to be building this bike with different components that we get from companies that we're going to be working with. And then we're going to make a bike build video. And then after that, we're going to do some review videos of the bike. I'm going to take it out to some local competitions and events and test it out, see how it feels, and then get back to you guys. We hope you enjoyed that video. See you in the next one.